How Buju Banton got back his visa explained by a lawyer and Let's Be Honest podcast. Now for we wonder how Buju Banton got back his visa. There's a lot of speculation and a lot of artists where not do what Buju Banton do in terms of the charges against him were banned or their visa taken away and since have not returned to the US, and yet Buju Banton has managed to do so. So a lot of we are Jamaica ponder and I wonder. The lawyer here we come on Jeffers podcast explain it in a simple terms so everybody can understand. To tell the truth, me there and I wonder too, because those charges against him it's not easy for you or any individual to go back into the US and them say 10 years before you can really put in an application to go back, and even after that 10 years based on whatever charges, especially the charge where go against him Buju, conviction should I say, we go against Buju, it is not likely that after such a charge the US should really want you back in them country. They have strict rules when it comes to them thing there. So listen to what a lawyer say and leave a comment and let me know what you think after when you listen to this.
Seku, what on?
Yo, I'm there, man.
You're live on the podcast. Question. All right, two things. Buju Banton, was he deported?
Yes, he was.
Buy one ticket.
Okay. Did he buy his own ticket to go home? Because I'm hearing that rumor and I want to clarify that.
Well, for those specific details, I don't know that. So like typically when somebody is getting removed from the country, more times than not, you have to purchase your own ticket, and then if you can't, the government tends to put
Who's
money
buy
in
one
that
ticket?
they-
You lose your money.
Okay.
Carl Marcus.
Okay, so
Carl
I can't wait a minute for the point I'm to the youth.
I know I'm telling you that.
So basically you're saying that if you can, you buy it. If you can't buy it, them provide it for you.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen cases where they don't put you on the plane until you actually provide the funds to be deported, or the alternative to that is that you're going to stay in custody.
Okay, I get you. No, he's back in the United States. Can you explain that to the people them out there where kind of wonder how him get deported and now he's back in the United States?
All right, so I mean, he was deported almost exactly 8 years ago. The reason why he was deported was because he was in the U.S. on a visitor's visa, and he was convicted for drug-related charges, which, as you know, anything drug-related makes you inadmissible to the U.S. So he was deported, did some time. So typically, you cannot return to the U.S. after deportation until 10 years. So people are asking, well, it's been 8. How comes him reach back? Well, as you know, Buju Banton is a Grammy-winning artist. So more likely than not, and there are 3 things that I came up with, but the most popular reason is non-immigrant visa waiver. So a non-immigrant visa waiver would be like a working visa, right? Obviously, he's an artist, and it's a waiver. Waivers are something that is filed anytime you have inadmissibility issues going into the U.S. So either drug charges, certain type of convictions, or you've been previously deported. So in a situation like his, because he's an icon, because he has won a Grammy, and I'm sure he has really good character witnesses who can speak to his credibility and that he's non-violent and that his presence in the U.S. will be more beneficial than not beneficial, then he would have a strong non-immigrant visa waiver.
Okay. And final question.
Yes.
Can Buju adjust his status knowing that he was previously deported?
So my answer would be it depends, and there's a strong possibility because if he was allowed into the country on a temporary basis, I mean, there is a possibility, right? There is a possibility if he has a petition from from a immediate relative, such as a U.S. citizen spouse or a U.S. citizen child that is 21 years or older, he can have that petition plus a waiver of inadmissibility as well.
All right. All right.
Or if he was to do like a green card based on extraordinary ability as a reggae artist.
All right, respect.